Hello, it's Memorial Day weekend, and we're officially launching the Learning Curve Custom. I'm a DIYer. I don't have any credentials to speak of. Pretty much learned everything that I don't know on my own, and I'm hoping that we can move along this journey and learn together. I'm currently working on a 75 El Camino, which is right there. I bought the car. It's something I've always wanted since I was in high school. A friend of mine had the exact same car, color, option series, and something I always wanted. So I finally found one and bought it and drove it for a while and took it apart and did some body work and painted for the first time. I've had motorcycles in the past. I've got a 66 Corvair Corsa on deck that I'm going to be doing for my daughter, who will be part of the channel. She is going to be editing all the work since I know nothing about how that works. And as we'll soon find out, I don't know much about things, but I enjoy getting into them and figuring out what I can do. I have converted the sport mirrors to power mirrors. No lie, it's kind of a hack job until I can find some different servos. And did some minor upgrades to the car when I first got it, put a cam in it, fixed the AC, converted it to 134, and I'm just about done with the paint, which I mixed the wrong hardener when I painted it, and it's got some pretty bad orange peel. It's metallic, so as legend has it, you can't wet sand and buff to correct it. So we're going to do the best we can, and then eventually I'll probably reshoot it. No big deal. I bought this car wanting to learn how to do body work, and my mindset going in was definitely using the car as a school, so to speak. So whatever I did, if it was mistakes, I could sand it off, cut it out, redo it as many times as it took to get to where at least I was happy with the level of being presentable. There's a few things I did that I'm probably going to eventually redo, but like I said, I'm doing my daughter's car next, and then if I have the time post her car, I will get back on the El Camino. I've got quarter panels in the basement, so the next time I get into it will be even deeper than I was at before. I don't have any video of anything because I was never really considering doing anything like this, but now I think it might be beneficial for some folks, since when I was doing things, especially with the El Camino, there was nothing that I was able to find. So we'll do a little walk around of my garage, which has been a constant work in progress, which many of you know, or probably experience for yourselves. So again, I'm a do-it-yourselfer. I take stuff apart, I break it, I try to fix it, and repeat. So what I'm finding as I get older is some things I've done in the past, I don't really remember what I did because it might have been so many years ago. And then when I cross that bridge, I usually end up spending money, and that's money I don't have. So the whole point is to try and do this as effectively and cost effectively as possible. But, considering the state of our economy, which is the best economy in the world, and prices are so expensive, it's getting tough to do anything, which I'm kind of wondering if that's the whole purpose. But that being said, I'll give you a tour of the shop, the garage, and show you what I have to work with. So stay tuned. You have to excuse the mess. I've been moving my elderly mother and prepping for an estate sale. So I've kind of been carving out slivers of time. And in doing so, I've created a bit of a mess. I decided to cut and tuck the bumper on the El Camino, and that there is some rust converter. Since when I had the bumper dechromed, it sat for a couple of weeks and started rusting up. So that's kind of the state of things. I'm trying to come up with a way that I can have what I need and make it usable by allowing it to move. I'm going to try and figure out a stand situation, maybe a universal stand situation that I can bolt into the floor, that can unbolt and be changed out for different various tools and equipment that I have around. I have probably the best investment that I ever made was my wood pellet heater, which I made a optional bin for the pellets, since one bag was kind of tough to manage if I wanted to be out here. So that there will give me 3 bags, 120 pounds, and I can continuously run that on low to medium for about 3 days, which is great. It's the weekend, and with minimal soot maintenance. Then I got, well, I guess a little spoiled, and I bought a split duct unit so that I could work out here in the blistering heat, since we go from one extreme to the other in Chicago. And like I said, it's a work in progress. I keep moving stuff around. I had different shelving in here, and when I did the air conditioning, I put new shelving in here and just kind of quickly swapped stuff around. I was in the middle of doing the car. I want to get the car done, which I'm hoping this weekend will get me very close, if not done, with all the paint work that I have left. And then I can start driving it around to some shows over the summer. Hit up Elko Fest in Indiana, and just kind of enjoy the summer before I start working on my daughter's car. As you can see, my garage door makes for a great spray gun test pattern catcher. It's got all different layers of epoxy. Every color I've been spraying, which is not many, because like I said, I'm new to the game, but I've been enjoying the process. I fabricated a temporary housing in front of my garage in November so that I could work through the winter and paint as necessary. So I built this up to get everything out of the way, to give me room to walk around. which, as you can see, is not a whole lot of room. But when it's clean and everything's tucked away, there's still quite a bit of room, but not for painting. And then the tracking system that I put up is just a plastic I-beam with some spring steel in the middle, and that just allowed me to contain my paint area, and also is nice, I can close those off and shorten up the area that I'm trying to heat to get instant results. And obviously with the air conditioning, same thing. So that's what I got going on there. There is my metal working station, which as I go along in this process, I find out that I really enjoy making replacement panels and pieces and forming metal. So that's kind of a situation that's ongoing for me, and you know, a steep learning curve. But again, my mindset is nobody was good at it the first time. So that's what we got going on, and hopefully soon here I will be bringing you more videos regularly and kind of develop this into a situation where it becomes a community, and I'm sure I will get positive and negative comments, which I remain hopeful will help me learn and educate me as well, and allow me to pass off any information that I might find out through that process. So that being said, like, subscribe, share, and see you next time.